Hey everyone, Ulcer Fire here. Gosh, it still sounds so goofy. Still so goofy. Eh. Also, terrible lighting. I really should have done this during the day when I had more light in my face as opposed to above my head and slightly behind my head too. Well, no, actually it's out to my side. Now slightly behind to the side. So, I figured it was time for a bit of a video update because I haven't done one of these. You know, since I restored the channel to its former glory, or whatever you want to call it. Glory probably is the wrong word. It's more like, you know, more like poop. I don't know. I'm very prone to self-deprecation. Leave me alone. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys with a couple of things. You know, of course, one, I want to kind of get your guys' attention on things like my social media and so forth. Currently, it's very, you know, currently both my Facebook and Twitter pages are dramatically underutilized. You know, I have a few followers, but nothing dramatic, and I happen to know most of them, so it's kind of a, you know, it's not good when you know most of your followers, because it just means that you really haven't gotten any reach, and I'd be very appreciative if you guys could follow those. If you guys could follow Twitter or my Facebook. Also, guys, check out my Twitch channel. You know, I tend to do, you know, here on the channel, I tend to do more serious videos, strategy and so forth, but on Twitch, I tend to, you know, I'll do more funny things as well, you know, with some of my friends. It'd be cool if you guys would check that out as well. In fact, I hope to do some live streams soon. Some live streams. Well, okay, I do live streams like weekly, but I mean that I want to do some charity live streams soon. I know that I don't have much of a following, and when you don't have much of a following, you know, trying to raise any money for charity, period, is, well, incredibly difficult, honestly. So, at the same time, you know, I really do like this Extra Life thing, and I really do want to support it, so I'd be really appreciative if you guys would check it out. Additionally, speaking of live streams, I also wanted to mention that if you guys out there know of any YouTubers that you think might be an interesting pairing with me, you know, or any other YouTubers that, you know, that I might be able to do collaborations with, I'd be very appreciative if you point them out to me or point them to me, because I'd be very interested in cooperating, because the thing is that, you know, I'm looking for people to play, you know, I need like a fourth member. I'm trying to get my friend Kenny to play Left 4 Dead 2, but I need a fourth member so we can do some really cool things, like play on harder difficulties, and play Helm's Deep Reborn and other maps like that. I think it'd be a lot more fun with 4 players rather than 2 or 3 people with a bot. So, I'm really looking for people for that. I'm also looking to find other players to play mods of strategy games, like Star Trek Armada 3 and so forth. I'm looking to broaden my horizons a little, and in order to do that, I really need I'd like to find other YouTubers to do that too, because I think it'd be kind of cool to meet new people and I don't know, like make them, I guess, part of the fold in a way. You know, I mean, I'm terrible at meeting people in general. It takes months for me to kind of get used to them. But on the internet, it's way easier. So if you guys know of anyone like that, or just in general, I'd be greatly appreciative, because I think that, you know, while the YouTube channel is kind of growing really slowly and everything, at the same time, I really do have a lot of fun doing it, and I'd rather not drop it. You know, I'm afraid that if I like really go into pursuing like a proper career and so forth, then I'm just gonna have to drop it, because I don't really have, I don't know, I'm not like I'd like not like a person who lives in a high energy state. So, you know, if I do too much, I get overwhelmed and I kind of shut everything off, including the important things. I'd rather not do that. So I'm kind of just trying to put, at the very least, I'm just trying to put a little extra effort into the channel, see if I can't, like, maybe get a little traction going. And if I don't, you know, we'll see what happens. But I'm trying my best here, you know, like, you know, making better videos, better graphics, better social media, and so forth. So if you guys can help me, I'd be greatly appreciative. Regardless, that's all for this update. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you next time in the next video. Probably Third Age Total War. The Kingdom of Arn. Okay. I'll stop. This is literally what I look like whenever I'm doing my outros. But you know, eventually I'll do a face cam for Third Age Total War, I think. But it's probably going to be like a separate recording. You know, not those inlaid ones from XSplit. I'm going to do do separate recording. I want a better camera too. I don't want this little cheap little thing which only captures like captures like 30 frames a second. You know, that just looks irritating to me when it's not a live stream, so that's why I don't use it. Regardless, I'm going to stop meandering. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for following my channel, and I will catch you next time. I'm Oscar Fire.